Hello, Adam Rayner, Slingshot World TV, with a video about the Milbro classic catapult and its reproductions. Lately there's been an awful lot of nonsense on Facebook with people trying to sell a brand new one because they've just been reproduced by the company that owns the brand, which is Sports Marketing. Fact is though, is that for many years the Hogan's folks were making reproductions of all kinds of things. This Warden was originally a plastic catapult. Somebody brought one to a shoot and I was a bit amazed. Peter very kindly gifted me this, but I have to tell you, I've banded it and it's awful. It's really difficult to shoot. I'm sure better shots could give something with it, but really big thick thumb pad on that. And this is a brass reproduction of an early Milbro. It's gorgeous. This is sand casting about as good as it gets. The thing with sand casting is you're limited in detail by the size of your grains of sand, obviously, and then finishing it. And well, basically brass was, what is this bronze, only ever made as reproductions. Let's see if we can get a good close look at this set of numbers on here. See if you can read them there on my little screen as we're filming. I'm not getting the resolution, but I'll leave it there in shot for longer than I normally do, so you can have a bit at risk, couple of options, be at risk of being able to read them. Okay, there are limits to the resolution of sand casting. Now, the ironic thing about the Milbro is there's so many of them out there because, frankly, the little wooden quality bits at the top there kept breaking, and so you just went out and got another. And there are various iterations of them. I've got a video with Mr. Frank Wass, and he's got a bunch of different ones. Now, notice the difference, whoops, between these two frames. Can you see? Obviously, yes. Flip them over. And I think the patent numbers, hang on, probably are going to be the same. Let's put a hand behind them. A bit more light. Because the basic product of patent's the same, but there were changes in the moulding in a microscopic kind of a way. Whether that made them cheap or not, I don't know. But one thing I can say is check out the depth of this crosshatch thumb pad on this one. Okay, sideways on. It's got a little bit of relief to it. But just check out, and if you can look, if you will, at the very top edge of that crosshatch, okay? Look at the pattern. See the little V right in the middle? Same thing with this one. A little bit of sticky out. And they're cross-hatching for the thumb pad with a V in the middle. Now, I actually know there was a dealer, one of the best dealers for Milbro, and the son of the chap who had the relationship with the father gave his Milbro to the folks at Sports Marketing. They sent it to China and did this. They reproduced it, and it's from their own product and casted, die cast. Now, die casting molds are expensive. There's no way anybody's going to do it unless they think they're going to sell a good few units. But check this out. Look at the cross hatching on this. This is the original bands, which I'm on record as saying aren't fit for purpose, and they're there deliberately to. Can you see the difference in the cross hatching? It's finishing in right triangles. It's a different set of little cross hatchings. It's incredibly detailed. It's like the difference between a roach and a rudd, and a roach-rudd hybrid, and so forth for anglers. And there has got to be somebody out there with a whole load more detail, chapter and verse about Milbros than me. But basically, you can tell if a thing's sand cast. So if people are saying, is this original? What's it worth? People will pay 20, 25 quid for a Milbro that's old, and check out the patina. You can't really mock up that patina on a new one, and they're about a tenner. So you don't have to go buy an old one. Don't let somebody tuck you up online saying, I found this in a house clearance. Right. Ironic though, the whole reason there's so many of them out there is because it wasn't as good a product as either the Deadshot or the Goliath. The Deadshot now, if you've got one in this condition, this is perfect, kept in somebody's father's drawer, confiscated for decades. I wonder whose that was. It's without so much as a chip. They're worth 3 figures now, simple as that. And this, the Goliath, fairly rough old sand cast. I believe itself a copy of something else, and yeah, this is the one I poached with, and all of them's notches. Yeah, enough of that. Okay, there you go. The Milbro, now freshly reproduced by Sports Marketing, coming with these gosh awful bands, which frankly are for you to remove to fit your own. Then Sports Marketing aren't liable when you cause flaming mayhem. I reckon that's the plot, because it's still the frame it always was. Adam Rayner for Slingshot World TV, hoping that clears it up a little bit.